Welcome back to Cathedral Chats. And here in the Bishop's Chapel, and there's this beautiful image of Mary behind. And St. John Paul II, his Episcopal model was Totus, Tuus, totally yours. He was saying that he was totally, Jesus through Mary. All things through Mary. And what a beautiful gift it is when we give ourselves over to Mary and allow her to give us to her Son. And this is also the name of one of those faith formation programs that we have going on through our diocese. They come to different parishes. There's 3 teams of young adults that are on fire for the faith. I was able to help teach a little bit before they headed out for the summer, and there's really good men and women that are in love with God and want to share that with the youth of our diocese. And we have the great opportunity coming up this next week that they'll be here in East Duluth, and I'd really encourage you, if you have any kids, to sign them up, to allow them to go there and to encounter God in a new way. And even if you don't have any kids, just to pray for all those kids that will be attending, and especially to pray for those team members that are facilitating these weeks. And what a beautiful curriculum that they have this summer. The curriculum is on prayer. Learning how to pray is one of the most important things that we have. We know that we can't teach ourselves to pray. Nobody can really teach us to pray. It's totally a gift and a grace from God. But through this Totus Tuus program, these students will be able to open up their hearts and to allow that grace of prayer into their life. And they'll have that for like the bedrock of their life. And besides just learning that prayer, just like every year they learn different mysteries of the rosary, and this year they're going to be learning about the luminous mysteries, being able to dive into that life of Christ in a new way. And besides just those learning things, they have a ton of fun. As Catholics, we're not all about just being serious, but we're also about being joyful. And I'll tell you, every time I've been to a Totus Tuus thing, it's always uplifting just to see, that joy that the kids have on their faces. There's so much joy in most of them, even if they don't want to be there at the beginning of the week, by the end, they don't want it to end. So just continue to lift up, all those kids, the team in your prayers. And, even if you're, for yourself, the summer is a great time, to dive into prayer yourself. If you are looking for, something to do, look at yourself and ask, how can I dive deeper into my prayer life and build that relationship with our Lord? God bless.